Hello and welcome back again to Revenant for another episode. Now, with our newfound demonic armor, let's talk to some people and scare the bejesus out of them. Let's start with the barkeep.
Rubold!
By all that is holy! Locke, what's happened to you?
I now possess the power of the priests.
Gods, but I can feel the evil emanating from you. Have you destroyed the cult?
I prepare to travel to the demon realm of Ansarak. There I will face Yagoro in a battle of epic proportions.
Hey, that's great. Not for nothing, but would you mind leaving? Your eyes are glowing red, and it's scaring me customers away.
No, we're not leaving. We're going to talk to some more people here. Let's scare her.
What the? What's happened to you?
I have acquired the power necessary to destroy the cult.
What kind of power? You look like a demon.
A power beyond your comprehension. A power once stolen from me 10,000 years ago.
You've gone mad.
The Nakranoth was rightfully mine all along.
I think you better leave me alone. Whatever this Nakranoth is, I don't want any part of it. Or you. You've gone mad.
You're repeating yourself, woman. That's a sure sign of madness. We want none of that. Anyway, I find it slightly surprising that simply getting new armor turns us into some sort of demonic anti-hero. I mean, we were already a bit of a dick, but I guess it could get worse? I guess it could. There's also this weird dissonance with other characters that don't have new conversation options. You're just a normal person.
How's it going with the treasure hunt?
I am hunting priests and creatures, not treasure.
I'm imagining that we actually like that guy, so we're not turning into a demon for him. Ah yes, we've already stolen his armor, which became instantly useless after we've got this armor. Well, let's see whether he has something else.
What on earth happened to...
I need the most powerful armor you have.
I can't. I simply couldn't allow it to fall into the wrong hands. It's just too powerful.
Yeah, he's just bullshitting us.
Misthaven and Andrea depend on it. Show me what you have now.
And he doesn't actually have anything new. It's the same old, same old. Scale mill, Celtic stuff, chainmail, the dragon stuff, spiked, and samurai. Nope, the current armor we're wearing is pretty much the best stuff in the game, so we're gonna keep wearing that.
If anything can break through that armor, I've yet to see it. I hope you make it back alive.
Alright, let's talk to our old friend, the drunk.
Locke! Good God, man! What's happened to you? Your eyes, they glow red with the fires of hell. Oh, I don't know what happened to you in those dungeons, but the scent of evil is heavy upon you.
It must be the Nakranoth. The power flowing through me is tremendous.
Oh, power like that can consume a man. You must keep your will over this power intact. Whatever this Nakranoth is, oh, I'm sure it's dangerous.
Dangerous to all who stand in my path.
You may have paid a higher price than you know to destroy those priests, my friend.
With the power I now possess, the children of the change will be crushed before me.
Yeah, just be careful. It doesn't take you with it.
The weird thing is, if you don't wear the armor, then you get totally the same conversations. If you only have it in your inventory or even in a bag, and then drop the bag, you're going to get exactly the same conversations with everybody. But oh well, I guess they had to do that. Let's see what she has to say.
Your power has exceeded anything I've ever seen before. I suppose you'll be needing a weapon that is worthy of you.
There's actually a weapon that I would like.
Show me what you have available.
And that's a replacement for our best bludgeoning weapon. Apart from that, the only new weapons she got is a spiked maul, which is worse than the other one, and a charred claymore, which is worse than the sword we've got. But I don't mind having an upgrade for if we ever want to bludgeon something to death.
As you wish.
And then we'll sell the old scepter.
You should be powerful enough for just about anything now. Do me a favor and spill some blood for me out there. Until we meet again, farewell.
Alright, next stop, the old man in the library. Let's see what he's got to say.
It's finally happened. You have the Nakranoth.
Well, that's a surprising answer.
You knew this was going to happen?
I had my suspicions. I did some research and came across a painting of you. The ancient prince who destroyed an empire by angering the demon gods. It was all because of the Nakranoth, wasn't it?
It was only a matter of time before I reclaimed what was rightfully mine. Now I can finally face Yogoro and reunite the Nakranoth.
I had feared that all along. A battle between two men who wear the Nakranoth could destroy the world.
True, but that battle will not be fought on this world.
You mean to travel to another plane?
I must face Yogoro on Ansarak, the demon plane.
It is worse than I had imagined. May the gods save us all.
The gods have nothing to do with it. I am the only one who can save you now.
Perhaps, but when you've completed your quest and destroyed these priests, who is going to save you?
Sometimes I feel like an evil version of He-Man. Then you get the Nakranoth, yell, I have the power! And start murdering everybody indiscriminately because you're far too power-hungry and totally drunk on demonic energies. Oh yes, I'm still dumping bags here regularly, because I can't sell them. That's what you get for being an asshole.
What has happened to...
Alright, he doesn't have much to say. Let's see what he has. Something new for us?
Show me your goods once more!
That's also a way of asking your shop to show the inventory. I don't think he has anything that... Oh dear, the Band of Fury. That's actually a wonderful thing. Anything else? No, but the Band of Fury, yes. Fatigue is one of the rarest resources.
I congratulate your choice.
Let's
Thank you.
see.
Wherever it is you're going, good luck.
Nice. That, well, as it says, it gives double fatigue. And what does it say here? A ring forged from a blend of gold and diamond, crafted by a half-god blacksmith, adds to fatigue. Oh, it doesn't just add, it gives me double. That's worth a lot to me. Right, there's one more person that I want to talk to, I believe. Let's head to Jong. Jong doesn't have any new moves for us at the moment, but he's not too happy about our current situation.
I have come to complete my training. Are you listening to me? I need to complete my training.
I will not teach one who has accepted the power of evil into his soul.
I have only done what is necessary in order to destroy Yogoro. I would have no chance without these creatures.
Regardless, I will teach you nothing more.
I require those final attack maneuvers to complete my quest. You must teach me!
I have trusted you so far, Revenant, but now I am not sure. The power would be too great, the risk too high.
There is no other way. I am not asking you, I am telling you. If you refuse, this entire world will perish.
The last move that we can learn from him will be available at level 24, so right now
Regardless, I will teach you nothing more.
there's nothing to get from him. Also, he's just bullshitting you with not teaching you, because once you get to level 24, he'll just teach you that last move and afterwards spam you with the teach nothing more line forever. Because basically there are no more moves available anyway. Alright, let's head back to the castle, in case the story has gone totally over your head so far. Apparently in our very, very distant past, we made a deal with the demon god Kraxus to sacrifice Andrea in his name, and in return we would receive the Nakranoth armor, which it seems is an armor comprised of several demonic creatures that we then wear. I'm not sure how that works. Anyway, we cheated Kraxus out of the deal by... that's a bit of a Pyrrhic victory, really. By killing Andrea, without sacrificing her in Kraxus' name. And Kraxus kind of hates us for that. And from there is basically where the current story starts. With Tendric's daughter pretty much being the reincarnation of Andrea. Let's talk to these two people.
Gods, what has happened to you, Locke? Your eyes glow with the fires of the pits themselves.
Your daughter has been taken to the demon realm of Ansarak.
What? How is that possible?
Yagoro, the leader of the Children of the Change, has been consumed by the Nakranoth. He has descended to the demon plane, where he intends to sacrifice Andrea.
The fool intends to perform the sacrifice to open the gateway for Kraxus himself.
What? Sacrifice my daughter?
Locke, you have done well to recover the remaining pieces of the Nakranoth. Without them, you could not safely descend to the demon plane. By combining my magic with your power, we can send you to the demon plane. You must go there and destroy Yagoro.
Wait! Stop right there! What is this Nakranoth? Who is Kraxus? And how is it that you have the ability to send people to and from the demon plane, Sodok? What are you keeping from me?
Sadok! What in the name?
I had no further use for him. We have come too far to be held up by mortals such as he. Locke, listen to me. Yagoro was never meant to wear the Nakranoth. By now you have probably realized you are the rightful heir to the power of the Nakranoth. You must venture to the demon plane, destroy Yagoro, and unify the Nakranoth. Only then can you realize your true destiny.
Yes! I must save Andrea, for she is the reincarnation of my queen!
Yes, of course. Save the girl. Come, it is finally time. Are you prepared?
Yes! Yagoro will cower before the power of the Nakranoth!
Have you forgotten that Yagoro wears one of the demon creatures himself?
Of course not! He wields the Master Demon and is a formidable enemy. But I was born to wield the Nakranoth, and it feels as though it has always been a part of me. I must trust the memories of my former life to protect me. Take me to Ansarak! It is time to finish this!
As you wish.
Very well, and with that, we've finally come to the last sections of the game. They all occur in these terribly samey-looking regions. Also, there's a town portal here, so all that teleporting by Sarduk is probably kind of unnecessary, but oh well. A labyrinth scroll, what does that say? Ah, that's more lore. I'll give you that later on. Right, anyway, following the bidding of the evil wizard does not seem to be the most smart thing that we could do, but we have no choice in the matter. So here we are, in the demon realm of Ansarak. There are a total of 7 of these levels. Each of them come with different colors, and sometimes different enemies. That is the portal to the next level, actually. See, a different color. What creativity! It astonishes me. No, anyway. We can't venture forth just yet, because we also need to find various crystals that unlock various gates throughout these dungeons. And if you don't unlock them, then you can't venture forth. And that's just the Burning Praetor, which is a bit of a boring enemy. What's in here then? Ah, that's not the crystal we're looking for. I am not going to be showing off all the 7 levels of... Ah, there's the crystal. All the 7 levels of Ansarak. That would be terribly, terribly boring for anybody, anywhere, ever. So I'm going to come up with a... well, with a solution for that, I think. Damn, that hit a lot. And that missed a lot. Ansarak isn't a particularly difficult place, it's just a particularly boring place. And there is actually one of the 2 last talismans that we need, Death. The other one will be Chaos, also to be found somewhere in these demon realms, and a Berserker Sword. What does that do then? And the Berserker Sword came into existence during the Eastern Wars. A division of barbarians was forced to drink a magic potion that enraged them with bloodlust. The amount of destruction they caused earned them the Berserker name, now legendary throughout Ur. That sort of sounds like an... well, a Revenantized version of the Asterix and Obelix story. Ah, here we are. This is the first of many places we need to find and add a crystal, so that we unlock, for example, this portal. It's red, just like the... this is red, right? I'm slightly colorblind, so forgive me if I'm saying stupid stuff. Anyway, the portals that we unlock, or the gates rather, have the same color as the level that we place these stones in. Right, so with that done, we're actually already done with the first of these 7 levels. So let's continue onwards to the second. And whereas the first of the levels of Ansarak was actually rather tiny, this second one is not so. This is... well, if I would have to say so, if I would have to guess, it's about 5 times as large as the previous one and 20 times as confusing. That does not make me happy. Also, the enemies are, so far right now, come on, reused versions of previous enemies. Let's see whether we can't bludgeon this one. Our bludgeoning skill is terrible. My god. Might be that this weapon doesn't even actually count as a bludgeoning weapon? That would be horrible. No, it is a bludgeoning weapon. The Shining Razor Mace is one of the most terrible weapons ever crafted. Not only is it the most powerful bludgeoning weapon available, but it is also covered with razor-sharp blades. the results can be truly horrific. On a scale of weapon damage, truly horrific sounds okay to me. But I'd really rather have something that we're good at. Oh, more dragons! Let's see whether I can't do this thing properly, or at least more properly. That was not what I intended. The close quarters of Ansarak don't make fights like these easier. Napalm is still a terribly damaging spell, really. Oh, lovely. Just when all my mana and everything else was starting to get low. Oh, nice. So, Con and Agility, one more point in Agility, and then we'll be switching to Constitution, and that's it for... Oh, it's locked. And that's it for pretty much everything that I want. After that, it's just going to be mined. And this will be the second place that we need to unlock, but before we can do that, we of course need to find the crystal that unlocks that place. I'm just randomly fireballing until it hits something. Because they can stay in invisibility for ages. It's quite annoying, really. And another dragon. The difference in attack rating that we've gained from the 1 point in agility makes quite a difference, really. An Amulet of Power and the Chaos Talisman. That means that we are now capable of using all the different spells in the game. Let's see what the Amulet of Power does. A dangerously powerful amulet containing the tears of a god and the fangs of a dragon adds 2 damage. How much? That's a lot. I would be giving up quite a lot of health and mana, but why not just try it for a while? These go in the right bag, and I'll check out the spells later. The problematic thing about these levels is that they are terribly boring. Oh, this is the portal to the next part, and there isn't really a lot to talk about anymore. The only thing that is going to be left for me is to try out the last new spells, to meet the very last new enemies, and then we're pretty much done with the game. There are also no more new conversation options. That's the conversations during this video. That was the last that we will be seeing of those. To my deep regret, really, because they were really awesome. Ah, the white crystal to leave this area. I mean, some of the conversations are terribly cheesy, but they fit with the game. And I think Locke did a very great job at, well, being Locke, really. Dealing 27 damage per blow is... it's annoying. That spell was supposed to deal damage. And quite a lot as well, really. And there we blow him up. Alright, so we've got the crystal to leave this area. I think we've also... Yes, we've got the chaos and the other amulet, death amulet. That leaves this area with only a bunch of loot, I believe. There's one final thing that I forgot about. Throughout these Anthrac levels, not only is there the Death and Chaos talismans, there are also 3 parts of the... Oh, alright, let's unlock this. There are also strewn throughout the levels 3 parts of the final weapon in the game. What was it called again? Angsar, I believe, yes. Alright, come on, this thing is unlocked. Can we go back now? Cool. There are 3 parts of the Angsar, a blade, a hilt, and I think a pommel, I'm not sure. And once you have all 3 of those, and you combine them, well, you have no, not a, you have the most powerful blade in the game, which is fun. But at this point, it's not that necessary, really. Let's try this again. Didn't really work the way I wanted it to last time. The grappling moves on this guy are failing, and I don't know why. In the meantime, he seems to be doing combos on us. No, well. Let's see, I believe this was... Yes, the hilt of the Angsar. Ah, that's just the default weapon description. But you can already see the stats of the item. Minimum strength 23 and damage 200. That is a lot of damage. Alright, let me get to the exit of this level. Ah, yes, alright. I think I remember now where the damn thing is. That was over here, wasn't it? Yes, alright. That brings us to the... Come on. To the 3rd labyrinth, the green labyrinth. And you know what? I'm going to take a break here, because I need to look at some maps and see how the navigation through these areas is going to proceed. And that would be pretty boring to do so while you are watching. Alright. Have a good one and see you next time.